Hi everyone. I wasn't going to do this video only because the place is such a mess. We just broke 12 days over 100 here south of I-10 in New Mexico. 110 was most of the days. It really took a toll on flowers. I don't care, you can't water enough. But last night, God gave us rain. We had a thunder shower yesterday. And there's Mr. Boomer. And, but I think it's important to let everyone know how hard it is to garden in the desert at 100 degrees constantly, day to day. My little makeshift tent did well for what's in there, which are tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers. Once Friday comes, I will take that off since we'll be out of the hundreds for probably a while. I want to show you this little hole in here. This was loaded with tomatoes. You can see all the green ones up here. Yes, loaded with tomatoes. But I have what I'm going to call a mockingbird. He's been coming in here and eating all of this. I saw him yesterday picking green ones. So maybe they're good for someone. This is cucumber. This is my spaghetti squash. I never can say spaghetti. We'll go into that. Let's take a peek under here. They're doing quite well, except I've not gotten any blossoms off of the tomatoes. The spaghetti squash, well, those nasty fungus gnats took a toll. I've fertilized. They're getting plenty of water. But I'm going to move down here. Where is it? I can't see you. There it is. Not very big. Couple more over here. Not very big. Pepper, doing all right. Okra did okay. Now last night, before the rain, of course, thunder showers and such, we got wind at about 25 miles an hour. And that was thanks to the wonderful storm we got. But it was still 103. So, oops. Squash, peppers, cucumber from there. And this, well, you know, you can see the burnt leaves. The burnt leaves have been here since the, not as bad as this, since the gnat invasion. But the heat is primarily what I'm looking at. And I'm going to take a picture back here. Those are my cucumbers. I will never put them there again. The sun just destroyed them. Here's my caliche garden. And it's doing well. But again, you can see the burnt leaves. I mean, they're just all over. Down here is a melon that got burnt also. Now this is just an unamended caliche, which is clay. But my corn, wow. Next to the reeds, you'd never know it. But I'm actually got a couple of ears of corn. I guess they like the 100-degree heat, and I might do more of that next year. But look at this. I came out this morning and all but cried. The squash excuse me, the cucumbers turned yellow. I got them in there. They're plenty of water, and it's not over water, it's over sunshine. Live and learn. So that's the short video of what happens when you have long-term heat and then all of a sudden 25-mile-an-hour wind. With that heat, it destroys a little garden. This is the last year these boxes, these wooden boxes down here, are going to be here. As you can see, the mesquite are now beans. And I told myself I was going to collect the beans this year. And the Indians used to make a wonderful flour out of it. But I didn't collect any yet. But they become quite a mess. That's the bean. I've had the flour before. And I've had the chili. They make a chili jam out of it. And there's Buttons. She had a bad night last night. So, gardens are just ready to be torn down. I'm already starting to pull some of these. I've cut the Mexican geraniums, those pretty pink flowers. Pulling some of the what are those things called? Marigolds. I always have trouble with that. Cut back the mint. This is August stuff. I truly don't understand it for July. But you can see the flower gardens didn't do well. And this is what is happening to the other boxes. The wood is pulling away, you know. So, mountains are still there. And I guess this rain last night means that I'll have to mow the lawn. You know, it's bad enough to live out here. But to live out here by yourself and be old, it's quite a chore, So, anyway, thank you all, folks. Please like and subscribe. And I really do hope this can help someone else who is trying to do some gardening in the desert. You need shade. I've only been here 10 years, 12 in this area, but 10 in this place. And shade is it. I did have the shed moved from on the other side. It was here. Let me see. It was there, and now it's this way, looking towards the south. So it should be, I can use it a little better. And I do have a video of that move. It's just, I was trying to edit, and I'm still trying to edit. This is our wild paradise plant. And it grows terribly like a weed. But I keep it because it does grow. And here's a grape that will show what that heat does. Just bad. Desert willow. Wonderful out here. These are my grapes in here. And the birds have even eaten, and I feed the birds. They've even eaten the green grapes off of this. And I let the birds eat them, but I would thought they would have waited. My lettuce is doing okay. Let's see, it's nice and shady in here. So I probably will fill this area with those type of containers next year if I do a garden again. I've got to get it right. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, but and this is my outdoor shower area. There's my shower. Right up. So it's a nice place to cool off when it's so hot. Well, guys, just an update. Sorry, I'm going to make a really neat clickbait on this. I've noticed when people put their thumbnails up and then they title it, sometimes they title it. I guess I'm not really ready for the business end of YouTube, but and I just want somebody to get some help in growing out here in the desert. So if it's good for you, and I'll get better, like and subscribe for me. Thank you.